Yo, what's up, y'all? Majek79 here. We're back again today with another Marvel Legends full wave discussion, overview / review, whatever you want to call it. Today we're taking a look at the Age of Apocalypse Sugar Man wave. We got Jean Grey, Marvel's Wild Child, Weapon X, that's obviously Logan, Wolverine, Sunfire, X-Man, and Marvel's Morph. So personally, I don't have any interest in any of these characters. I never read this comic book, but this line is fresh off of the press. I was doing a hunt at Target today, found all these figures, and I picked them up for a fellow collector, and he is going to trade me something cool as well, which I will show you guys in a future video. So I'm not gonna go through like a full review of like every figure. I'm gonna take them out of the package, and we'll do like an overview of each character. Then we'll move on from there. So I'm trying to go through it really quick here. So let's do Jean Grey first. Boom, in the package. We got this Sugar Man face. Spin it to the side. This side here. Spin it to the back here if you want to read that. Marvel's Wild Child. Boom, in the package. You can see here, we've got the back of Sugar Man, the Build-A-Piece. Spin it to the side here. Pretty cool looking character. I have no idea who that is though. Marvel's Wild Child. Freeze it if you want to read it. Obviously some sort of a mutant. Weapon X, Logan, Wolverine, whatever. But apparently he's just Weapon X in this comic line. Very interesting look for Wolverine. Spin it to the side here. If you want to read it, there it is right there. Cool. Obviously, I don't have the Beast. He was not at the Target, but I do have the 6 and the Build-A-Figure though. Sunfire, as you can see, boom, box, spin it to the side. Pretty cool. He's probably my favorite out of the looks of the character so far. Again, I have no idea who this character is either. Sunfire, I don't know. I think the only two that I know is Wolverine and Jean, obviously. So X-Man, it's interesting. Comes with the Sugar Man arms. Got a pretty cool looking outfit there. Looks like more like the classic X-Man outfits from the 90s. So I don't know. Nate Grey, Charles Between. So maybe he has some sort of a relation to Jean Grey. Maybe your son or something. I don't know, man. Brother, maybe. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below. Hell. But cool box, pretty cool looking character too. That's a cool effect for his eye right there too. But we'll check that out once we get it opened up. And then last but not least, the X-Men Marvel's Morph. Pretty interesting looking mono character got going on here. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, okie dokie. Spin that over here. Natural Man Kevin Sidney transforms himself into any shape or will, so he's a shapeshifter. Gotcha. So maybe like Beast Boy or something? I don't know. So, okay, man. So let's go ahead. Let's crack all these babies open and let's take a look. All right, dude. And we're back. And now we have all of these figures out of the package. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take each figure one by one. I'm going to go through them. Go through some cons. I'm not doing any articulation. I have gone through these, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to be talking about here. So this is my least favorite, the gray here. This eye effect piece is cool. He has a really tough time standing. As you can see, I kind of have to hold on to him a little bit here. Pelvic area there. Oh God, that's ugly. That is not good. Got some bleeding effect in the jacket there. Not good. His outfit kind of looked cool in the packaging, but once you get it out, you really start looking at it. Nah, bleh, 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 bleh. Yeah. Other than that, back came out good though. Just kind of bland. Hair follicles came out good. Ugly Goddess Sin neck joint going on right there. He's got that crossbones neck syndrome joint. Only 2 hands. He came with no accessories other than the Build-A-Piece figure. Just this here, this hand here, and this hand here. So yeah, that's it for him. Then next we have my second least favorite, this Mr. Mime guy. What's his name? Morph. Marvel's Morph. So just a funny looking character. The cape really makes him back heavy, so he will not be doing any dynamic poses with this cape on. But you can take it off if you want to. It is just that heavy plastic, but you know, other than that, he's just going to be standing up straight, man. So body mode here, one we've seen for years, nothing really too special about it. So Marvel's Man-Child here, this is one that was actually pretty cool. Stuff made of Nightmare hair. He kind of looks like a crackhead Sabretooth. No, I would assume he has some kind of a correlation relation to Wolverine back there. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Comes with this cool chain there. Looks like he was probably locked up in some kind of a capacity. He broke free and utilized the chain weapon here as a melee weapon. So that's pretty cool. Paint ups came out good. Face is just beautiful. Look at that. That's a really cool looking face right there. Really intimidating. Gonna scare your younger siblings and your small children with this one for sure. It also has a peg on the back here. I guess you can peg the back of the thing here onto this hole or to this hole, so take a pick. He has the Spider-Man mode, so it's a really athletic character, I'm assuming, so he can get into all kind of articulation and poses there. Some serious claws on his feet there. His hands back there over there. Looks really cool. Chain came out good. The chain doesn't really have any articulation on it though, so keep that in mind. It's kind of stuck in that position. Do Jean next. Very interesting outfit for Jean Grey here. I've never really seen her in this kind of outfit. Is it my favorite version of Jean? No, of course not, because I don't know anything about this Jean. It's the Age of Apocalypse Jean from the comic, so I guess the newer comic. Outfit is very interesting. She's got some 80s style shoulder pads going on here. Pretty cool. The arms do get hindered by those shoulder pads as well. I don't know, it's just always something with these Jean Greys, man, that somehow it's just something they either can't stand correctly, the arms get hindered by articulation with something. It's odd. It's unfortunate. Like I said, outfit is okay. Nothing too special. Hair came out good. Really cool. Face tattoo came out good as well. That goes across her eye. I didn't notice that before. Green eyes. Face came out really good. Beautiful figure. Beautiful face sculpt. Not overly sexualized. Came out good. Easy to stand, so they didn't give her the stupid female feet that's impossible to stand. So I like it. I like this Jean Grey. Obviously, I prefer the Jim Lee 90s Jean Grey because that's the one that I personally grew up with. I'm a 90s kid. So yeah, but this is a cool version to have if you're trying to have a full collection of Jean Grey. So definitely worth that if you're just a Jean Grey fanatic. Do Weapon X here next. So, you know, just Logan Wolverine. He's got some funky looking hair going on here. Some red tattoos over top of his eyebrows here. Interesting. Looks like it's got some red tiger stripes on his torso top here. X-Men logo, so I guess the X-Men still exist in this Age of Apocalypse going on here, so it's pretty cool. This confuses me a lot. For some reason he got his hand cut off and didn't grow back. Okay, what happened to that healing factor? So that'd be pretty interesting to know how he got his hand cut off and it didn't grow back. It's interesting. So spin him to the back here, and I mean, this is exactly the same articulation as the Tiger Claw, or the classic Tiger Claw Wolverine that comes in like the Love Triangle 3-pack, or the Tiger Claw Wolverine that came out before that. Height came out good as well. He's not overly tall. It's the height that he needs to be. Got some hairy arms there. Nothing too special. Definitely just a patternized hair on his arm there. I don't know why they wouldn't just do it over the entire arm, not just his back arm here. Weird. Spin it back to the front. Sunfire next. This is probably my favorite figure out of the bunch. I think I mentioned that before. He's got like a shaman kind of fiery Ghost Rider look to him. Really cool figure. Fire effects came out really good. He's got like a translucent golden effect going on here. Again, I know nothing about this character, but I would assume he's got some really cool powers. Looks like he's got some sun powers, some fire powers, maybe even some mystical magic powers too as well. So Definitely looks like a cool character. Kind of shocked if this character like exists in the X-Men. How come they've never used him in like the movies or the cartoons or anything of that nature? So he's like just strictly comic book, because I've never seen him before. Would have been cool if they had given him like some fire effects to be used for him to shoot out or some sort of like that, but it's just the standalone figure and that's it. I'm sure if you got some fire effects that you can spare, you can, you know, add them to him. But really, really cool. This came out really good. This is probably, like I said, my favorite out of the bunch. Peg hole back there as well, so you can put him in a stand, because I would assume he can fly too as well. Build-A-Figure Sugar Man. This is a very intimidating looking piece. We got the 2 arms up top there that came separate, the 2 bottom arms, the face, and the back torso. The two legs came separate, and this back piece came separate as well. I went on ahead and built it. Wasn't going to really try to do like a video montage of just me building it. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you can, you know, if you have a human body, should be able to build this figure like no problem. The only thing, you do have to pull these straps down to get these arms in, so keep that in mind. He is a bit top heavy, so yeah, can't really move him around too much like for review purposes, because he will fall down on you. Man, he is just, ooh, goodness gracious. Definitely, if you ever wanted to scare your small child or something, just put this right next to their face when they're sleeping. Just have them wake up the first thing in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, and when they have to get up and go pee and roll over and see this staring at you. Oh, God. It's the stuff of nightmares, man. Who is this guy? I would assume he's a bad guy. Oh, God. See that top heavy that I was talking about? Here, let me, oh. He couldn't take it. He's used the power of his tongue to stay up here. Let me fix him here real quick. But yeah, he kind of reminds me a lot of Goro and Shiva from Mortal Kombat as well. Yeah, pretty much, man. Spin him around to the back here again, really quick. And like I said, all these pieces, like this back piece here, is separate. The arms are separated. All these come in like the different figures here to be able to build this figure. And I bet you're wondering like what kind of a deal I sold it for. Like I said, I'm not in this game to, I'm sure I could have like sold all these, especially him. I probably could have sold him individually and made like a small fortune, but you know, fortunately I'm lucky to have decent jobs in my life to where I don't have to charge an arm and a leg to, you know, build a profit to these toys. I mean, that's another reason why I started the YouTube channel, and I also refuse to pay triple the retail value of certain figures I'm looking for. So that's why I go out and hunt figures like this that is brand new that I know that people are looking for. I'm like, hey, you know, I'll get this for you. Now, if you have this rare figure that I'm looking for that's $60 freaking on eBay and it retails for 20, you know, just trade me that and I'll ship you this whole thing for the retail value of it. Just pay me, and you know, just take the $20 off for the figure that you're sending me. Bingo. And that's how you do business and build partnerships, people. That's it, man. So all right, that's gonna do it, man. So like I said, there's no adding any of these to the museum or anything like that, because these are for another collector, so I will be shipping them out first thing in the morning. So, all right, man. So, like I said one more time, my favorite is the Sunfire here. I do like the Logan, and probably this crackhead Sabretooth here is my favorite too. I really like him. All right, man. As always, thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Bye.